Hey everybody, Animal Man here. This is different, huh? We're in my downstairs kitchen at my house, and we're going to learn how to make some mead today. This is going to be the third time I've made this recipe, so I'm fairly confident that I do a decent job at it. And it's not my recipe. Got this recipe off of stormthecastle.com, even though I don't think it's Will's recipe either. I don't know where he got it from. But I've made it twice. I made it for Thanksgiving, shared it with the family, and then I made it for Christmas, shared it with the family, and everyone's loving it so far. And I like it a lot. So I'm going to share it with you guys the way I do it. And I'm going to get right to it. And here we go. See you guys in a second. Here's a quick shot of the ingredients list if you want to pause it, but I'm going to go through it with you. Alright, so we need a gallon of spring water. There you go. There's our yeast. 25 raisins. We need one cinnamon stick. Gonna need an orange. Got to slice that up after. You need some ground allspice. We need some nutmeg. We need 3.5 pounds of clover honey. And then we're going to need 1 clove. Boom. So here's what we're going to make this in. You could use plastic if you want to, but I like glass. That way you know it's not going to get any plastic weird flavor or whatever in it. And a little more traditional. So this is just a sangria bottle. Rinsed out very well, dried. Can take the cap off. I'm going to save that for later. We're going to need that to shake this up after. And going to get our ingredients going. So we're going to put all the ingredients in here, then fill it up with as much of that 1 gallon as we can, leaving a little bit of headroom, and then pitch the yeast in, then shake it all up, and then we're going to put our balloon on. That's the plan. 25 raisins, in they go. Just kidding. I just wanted to make that noise. Cinnamon. Why can't I say cinnamon? Cinnamon. 1 whole orange, sliced and peeled. No, it says slice and peels. Alright, so I'm not going to rinse this off or anything crazy. I'm just going to slice it up. Just so it'll hopefully fit in the mouth of this thing. I don't have to cut it up too small, but just small enough. Good. Hopefully that'll do it. And it's going to get nasty juice all over. But oh well. We'll do the best we can. You know what? I'm going to slice these that way too. Because I'm not in the mood to mess around. I'm in the mood to get her done. Aren't you glad you cut them small? A pinch of allspice. I don't know what the heck accent that was. Apologies. I don't even know what the heck a real pinch is either. I wanna call it that. It's an Animal Man pinch. It's an Animal Man pinch worth. A pinch of nut. Are you serious? A pinch of nutmeg. One more time. I'm gonna call that a pinch. Another Animal Man pinch of nutmeg. Yeah, I'm gonna leave these on, otherwise I'm just gonna destroy my freaking counter. The Animal Man's not the cleanest dude in the world, you know. When you make this and you see the amount of honey that goes into this, this is why this stuff is so strong. I mean, there's a lot of sugar turned to alcohol in here, man. This stuff is really, really strong. But it's awesome. I'm used to making hard cider, you know, 1 gallon batches of hard cider. and it ferments like a week, and then it's done bubbling. This stuff is just done. It's had it. This bubbles for like a month straight, like insanely. And when I first saw that the first time, I was like, man, this stuff is going to be crazy strong. And it was. It takes a long time for this to finish up. Oh, it's looking awesome. Look at all that honey, dude. Alright, the last two things, cloves and the yeast. We're going to need one clove out of here. Focus, dude. I gotta admit, I had no idea what the heck cloves were before this recipe. And I'm just having a whole edumacation here. And all a clove is like a dried flower bud. Brand spanking new. Alright, so now we just gotta get our water in. It's what it means to be from Maine, man. It's what it means to be from Maine. I need a funnel. Need a funnel so I don't get water everywhere. Here we go now. I'm going to stop right there at the handle so we have room to shake this baby up. Needs to be a little bit of room so we can shake it, and also so that it doesn't like bubble out into our balloon. So now I'm just going to cut this yeast open. Carefully. Pitch the yeast. I don't like pre-do it in warm water or anything weird like that. I dump it right in. Alright guys, so all the ingredients are in there. We're going to cap it. Shake it all up. You want to get that, see all that honey on the bottom? You want to get that all spread out. You shake it up good. Get that yeast spread out. Let the yeast soak in. Get the honey spread out. Shake it for, I don't know, 30 seconds. Don't be crazy about it. Make sure all that honey is off the bottom though. I want to invert it a couple times. You put them both together. Shake them all up. That should be good. Should be good enough. So now, I'm going to get rid of this cap until further notice, and we're going to use a balloon as a airlock, typical Animal Man style. Get this all stretched out so it doesn't break, hopefully. But this mouth is smaller than my cider mouth, so. Alright, why an orange balloon? Because we're making orange clove mead, that's why. Plus, that's what I had. So it's a happy accident. And that is it. So now, we wait. It's a hard waiting game, but it's cool to check on this every day and watch what it's doing. Well, here it is, guys. So now we wait. It's going to be about a month probably. And I know it's kind of hard to wait, but it's kind of fun too, because every day you walk through and you walk by it, you check it, see how it's doing, see what the fruit's doing in the air, and the raisins and the oranges, and some float, some go down, some go up and down. It's kind of weird, kind of wacky. And my first batch I didn't turn out as good as the second batch because I couldn't wait as long. It says in the directions there that I printed out that you want to wait until the oranges sink. When they sink, you know, all the sugar is gone and it's alcohol and it's done. So I kind of stopped this too early. The second time I did this, the Christmas batch, I waited till the oranges sank, excruciating as it was. And the taste was a lot better, much improved over the first batch. So wait till the oranges sink. When the oranges sink to the bottom, you're good. You can then use a siphon, rack it, get all this stuff out, rack the fluid into a new container, bottle it up, and you're ready to go. Some people age it. I drink it right away. But you can age it. It's supposed to get better as it ages. Alright everybody, so it's been probably about a month and a half or 2 months now. You can see most of the fruit is fallen from the top. It sank to the bottom. All we have left is a few raisins up there that are swollen up like grapes now. There's the rest of the fruit. It's a close-up of the fruit down there. So that's all the orange pieces and the orange slices rather, and the cinnamon stick and a bunch of the grapes and everything else. So now what we're going to do is remove this balloon, We're going to prepare to... Whoa! That was easy. We're going to prepare to siphon off this into another 1 gallon jug right here. And I've got this cheap siphon I got from Harbor Freight. And it's got little arrows on there that tells you which way it goes. Very simple. And you basically just don't want to stir around any of the sediment on the bottom. You want that all to stay down there. Otherwise, you're going to have to wait a whole other several days for it to settle again before you can bottle that. And I want to bottle it right now. Just extra steps if you're not careful. So I'm going to get that towards the bottom. I don't have to go all the way down yet. And get the other one in my other jug. And I always make sure I hold this on the top. That way it doesn't move around. Here it goes. Just slow and steady. That way we don't stir up anything in the first bottle. All we do with this now is we shake the whole rest of this off into the trash and then wash this out very, very well. Sanitize it. So now we got this one to deal with. So now we're going to bottle this, and my favorite way to bottle these is with Grolsch bottles. You can get these at a lot of beer distributor stores, a lot of liquor stores, and the great thing about them is they've got this little gasket on the top, and they kind of just clamp down, and you can use them over and over and over like that, and they're great. I just throw them right in the dishwasher. Sometimes I pull the rubber washer off there, sometimes I leave them on, sometimes I can just flip them like that a little bit, depends. But they're very, very easy to clean, and they're great for reusing them. So what I'm going to do is I've got a little funnel, little cheap plastic funnel, and I put it on there, and that's all I do. That's all I do is just gently pour it in, seal it up, put it in the fridge. And what I've noticed with these, on my batches I've made so far of this mead, that the longer you age it, it starts to taste a little bit better. It takes a little bit of the edge off. So if you can wait, if you can get yourself to wait maybe just like a month or two, look at the mess I'm making. It'll taste a little better. And that's about to where I fill it. Done. And a 1 gallon batch, and a 1 gallon batch of this will usually fill 7 of these Grolsch bottles exactly. So just so you guys know that, that's helpful. Just so you guys know that, it's helpful to know. Hope you guys enjoy this. Hope you try it out. Making mead's a lot of fun. It's very, very easy, simple, straightforward. You don't need to carbonate it. It's a great beverage. Thanks a lot for watching. Please subscribe to Animal Man Survivor, and see you next time.